Greetings, my name is Renato Tucas. I present to you the first part of my first English pedagogy journal, which focuses on the learning process that I had during this year's career. The subject of Unit 1 was identity, subject that I previously experienced in the last year of my secondary school. Thus, the learning process I went through during Unit 1 was a bit lackluster, due to the childish assumption that I didn't need it. But I saw differences between both classes. This one had more focus on the individuals and the variety of identity, rather than the description of identity itself, which I considered a plus. The subject that Unit 2 was focused on was culture. This unit in particular was where I've had the most dedication during this year in my opinion. Previously, I've considered culture as a national treasure, but during understanding the different points of view that the dossier had when I read it, as well as the links that it had with the previous unit that was identity, was quite interesting to understand and to perceive culture not only as a quantity but also as a building process. Unit 3, Education, was the most complex part of this career thus far. The introduction of the conflict between the traditional forms of education against the critical pedagogy, along with the uneven conditions between the cultural categories affected by the hidden curriculum, were quite a difficulty curve for me to take during the reading process. Even more so when I saw the lack of said problems within the Finnish education, which it was the most stunning culture shock I've ever had. I've had certain difficulties during these months. First off, the lack of an English dictionary, which was simply embarrassing when you try to formulate that conversation. I'm definitely on my way to get one, but during these first months, it was quite hard for me to tackle a certain issue without any dictionary in hand. Along with that, another issue was the lack of socialization with the partners of my section, resulting in quite awkward conversations and lack of organization when teaming up with them. But I'm hoping for the best of me in order to revert said issue within these days. I hope so.